50 people have been arrested during protests outside Kingsnorth Power Station in Kent, 4 of them after breaching a perimeter fence surrounding the site. Hundreds of environmental activists have been demonstrating against plans to create a new generation of coal-fired power plants. Our science correspondent Julian Rush reports.
After a week of eco-conscious raising at the climate camp, around 1,500 marchers set off for the nearby Kingsnorth Power Station to protest at plans to build Britain's first coal-fired plant for 30 years.
We don't want your dirty coal!
Burning coal, widely recognised as the fossil fuel most damaging to the climate.
We live locally and we don't particularly want a new coal-fired power station when there's other means of creating energy.
We are doing for my daughter here, and she's the future, and nobody seems to care. So unless we voice our opinions, nothing's going to change.
The protesters had planned a three-pronged approach to shut the plant down, by land, sea and air. But their boats were impounded by police. Around 20 did scale the perimeter fence, but were picked up by police and security guards. The march largely passed off peacefully as billed, though one man was arrested after he tore a police tape. The police presence considerable, the climate campers claiming it was heavy-handed and repressive. At Kingsnorth, the marchers told that ministers were divided over whether to give the go-ahead for a new coal plant here that may or may not become a testbed for carbon capture and storage, the technology that could, if proven, render coal more climate-friendly. What today's march has done is highlight the dilemma facing the government. If ministers do eventually give the go-ahead for a new coal-fired power station here at Kingsnorth, it risks sending a message that they're not serious about their policies on climate change.
The real danger of going ahead with a conventional coal-fired power station here at Kingsnorth is that it wipes out all the benefits of every single wind farm in the country. And that sends a message to people when we're trying to get them to save energy and cut down on holidays, perhaps. It says, why bother?
After the march, a handful of protesters refused to leave, and they were eventually arrested. But tempting though it might be for ministers to dismiss the camp and this march as naive eco-idealism, the campers have succeeded in bringing the very real difficulties of Britain's energy policy into sharp focus. Julian Rush, Channel 4 News, Kingsnorth in Kent.